I can see clearly now. The star catcher is out. 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect. And when you start going, understanding what the words I be saying, they're going to start resonating with you, and you'll start getting 13 love on every different level. You'll start getting 13 knowledge on every different level. You start getting 13 wisdom on every different level. And you'll start getting and having 13 respect on every different level. So that's that 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect. And then you'll be breaking it down with 13 love, 13 ahava, and 13 amadre. Hey, check this out. It's clarification time. When I mention some people's names and videos, like some people that be out there, I'm not going against that person at all. That's not my mission. Only mission is against the beast. Now, if that person falls in the category of the beast, then so be it. So, like I mentioned some names in some old videos that just not too long did. And if the names was the person that, hey, he gives me good information, the dude that, so be it. Because I have nothing to do with nobody channeling in spirits. Whose spirit is they channeling in? We're under the 9 underworlds, which is the 9 planets, which is the fallen angels that lost all their souls. So them fallen ones that's up there looking like planets are the real big fallen angels. So the only spirits people channeling in is outside themselves, because the creator lies with inside of you. The divine spirit is inside of you. It's already inside your heart. It's not outside there. So if you channel anything outside there, it's a demonic spirit. Clarification, all right? Ancestors inside here. They are inside, baby. They're just inside some doors that you got to get into. They're not out there. They're inside here. You got to go inside here to get right. You feel me? When I speak on weed, people saying weed is the good plant, is the native plant, all this kind of stuff like that. You're not hearing me. Go look up what weed when the fire hits it. When the fire hits it, the weed itself is not no bad. It's good. It's from the earth, isn't it? If it grows from the earth, right? It's not genetically modified, right? But once the fire hits it, it changes its structure. Then it becomes toxic. Go look it up. Enough of this stuff people talking about. What do I do here? I read a comment, one of the brothers or sisters, I don't know who it was, I ain't checked their name. They dropped some jewels on it. Because I talk about the Dutch master, people like to smoke it in the Dutch master. Go look up the history on the Dutch master. They're still gonna be dealing with that bass, that for some Freemasonic Scottish right bass that your good books warn you about. Dutch master. Or is you gonna be smoking it in your Swisher sweets? Swisher or swatch sticker sweets, not seeds, Swisher sweets. Or we're going to talk about Switzer or Swatzer land, which is also the represented so-called ISIS, the female ISIS or whatever. That's where they hide all the money inside Switzer land, keeping it cold and froze, keeping it on ice. But I ain't going to get into that kind of stuff there. See, y'all just don't know. Go do what you want to do. When people think I talk about the religious stuff, they don't get the picture when I say get back to the all, because I'm not in no division of the religions. Some people are like, oh, you're a Christian. But what the hell is a Christian? Go look up your insanity. You're insane. Christianity. You're supposed to be Christ, becoming Christ beings, like Christ beings, not insanity. You're mental insane. Christianity. You're against Christ. You're against yourself. You haven't found yourself yet. So you leave Christianity, you get into, oh, the Muslim, he's a Muslim, he's pro-border Muslim faith. The Muslim is the body. The muscle, the tissue, the bone, the structure, the atoms inside your body. That's a Muslim. So you left the Christianity, got into the Muslim because you start getting into yourself, I, self, loyal master. So then you have to master yourself. So you leave the Christianity step, baby steps. Then you get up to the Muslim steps, baby steps. Oh, Judaism, what about Judaism? What about Judaism? Oh, Judah is the conquering lion. So you got to conquer everything to get back inside your heart, to be the right one, the conquering lion, Judaism. And then you become the true Jew of El. El, who's El? El, the Lord of Series. El, Elohim's. Oh, wait a second. So I'm going up the ladder now, huh? Jacob's ladder, huh? So you had to conquer all them three religions that was being dragged by a one-tailed dog, Vatican, beast, Saturn, Saturnalia, sickle, sick people. He even carry a sickle on a stick over there in the Vatican. Got your pineal gland on a stick. He get you to celebrate your Christmas, Christ massacres, and put your pineal gland on a stick. Do you know people put this thing they call that pine needle tree for Christmas, right? And that's what it is, a pine needle tree. The little things, pine needles, right? Pine needle is pine needles. So he's getting you to sacrifice yourself. When you're destroying your pine needle every time you celebrate your holidays with your Christmas and all this stuff dealing with the pine needle tree. That pine needle is pineal. Your pineal glands. And that acorn is the shape of your pineal gland. And he has it on a stick. And you burn your pineal every freaking day, which you crucified it. You crucify your pineal gland every time you celebrate that Christmas on that tree, burning that tree and dressing that tree down. Do you know you can drink that pine needle tea and get some pine needle tea, and that will stimulate your pineal gland and open your doors up, open that gateway up? The pine needle tree, go look it up. It's not called pine needle, pineal, for a reason. It's a powerful tree there. Get you some pine needle tea. We used to be a children, and matter of fact, I go tell the story. As children, one of my partners got out of prison. He came, did like 15 years, he said, "Good, might be a way to talk to you, dog," because he got clean again. So everybody got clean. And he said, man, was we really playing with spirits and ghosts and all this kind of stuff out there in the woods with Will's children? I said, "Or was he dreaming?" I said, "Dude, come on now. See, you came out there, you played too, you thought, you saw, so you know, so why you gonna ask the stupid questions now?" He said, "Man, I just know it was something different out here and stuff." We used to get the pine needle tree. When you get the pine needle tree, it's like, it's got some trees that got some milk out here that comes out of milk. And when you take a little sip of that milk, it makes you see what the ancestors that's inside them trees and stuff that's out there. Because you can't see with these two eyes until you get part of something that's coming from that nature or that environment. And then you can start seeing all the kind of environments or those spiritual beings that's here on the planet that can see you, but you can't see them. It's like being in the Wizard of Oz inside the trees. With this pine needle tree, if you get this pine needle tree, you put in some water in like a boiling pot or something like that. We used to do this in the woods. Take a little pot from the house, made a little stove fire in the woods, boil the water, some about 10 to 15 minutes and stuff. Then once you take the water off the fire, we put the pine needles in there and we let it simmer down. So when it simmer down, you start seeing the flavor coming out of the pine needle stuff, and it's fresh green pine needles out of the trees. And then we used to get like back in the days, we used to get some honey and stuff like that, or maybe throw some orange juice inside or whatever to make it a flavor. We probably used the sugar back then, but it's brown sugar. I know this for a fact. But you ain't got any no sugar, it's just honey, or the honey that comes out of the pine needle tree, and put that inside the pine needle juice or tea. And then when it simmer down a little bit, you pour it inside the mason jar. You see it's still turning colors, turning brown. Wow, turning brown. Turning brown. It starts turning almost the color of that pine cone, the pine needle, that dark matter inside your brain, that pine needle, that pine cone inside your brain that the poke holes on a stick. From drinking pine needle tea, stimulates your pineal gland and activates your pineal gland. And start turning it back brown, melanin. Start producing more melanin inside your body. Start producing more soul inside your body. All from the pine needle tree. Or shall I call it the pineal tree? He's such an arrogant asshole. I hate him, but I love him because he brings such great information that I never heard before. He has an ego. No, I have an ego. Ego, E-C-O. Ego. I'm in control of the whole ecosystem. No ego. Got all the ley lines around my neck, baby. I'm a fool's with it, but I'm cool with it. I told you, because I rules with it. It's your boy, the 13th son. I'm gonna give it to you blood raw each and every time. Now go find you some pine needle trees, and that's right there in nature too, free. You wanna, matter of fact, go you look online now, I guarantee you, because they got information out here now about the pine needle tree. And you're gonna look at the pine needle thing, and you do your cross reference to see who thing work or whatever they did and stuff like that. And you're gonna find that the pine needle tree was clean any kind of thing out your body also. It's like the moringa tree. So get some pine needle and moringa and put it together and see what happens to you. Back to nature, baby. Still don't get it? Also with this pine needle honey that comes out of this tree, and that honey can be put into candles or something like that, and it will burn all night long. Like you're getting it on all night long with that little honey coming out of that tree. It's funny how everything that you need is right here in nature. But you want to go to the sorcery and the sorcerer and deal with the pharmaceutical people, right? Well, you're going to go listen to the some kind of people kind of read some kind of astrology stuff to you, tell you to come over here and get this, right? Y'all ain't gonna get it. Somebody told me they paid $1,500 to talk to some kind of psychic lady for like an hour. What did they learn? People have been telling me how they have cured their diseases just by listening to my videos. How they haven't got off so-called drugs or stuff that was given to them by the pharmaceutical just by listening to my videos. Just by changing their lifestyle, coming back to nature, they are healthy and healthy now. Now they're starting to be able to get in contact with their ancestors or get in contact with their loved ones that passed away. Just by going and sitting by that tree and planting their feet, just by my videos. Some people are seeing their glow and their aura coming around their body just from my videos. Some people are now seeing the animals coming up to them, like I have told them about the cats coming up to them when you start going to that evolutionary change to start giving vibrations up to that number 13 just by my videos. And I brought you these videos free. I heal through my videos. That's real love there for you. So when I speak on certain things and certain people, I'm not dissing them certain people, certain things. But I told you, I don't deal with channelers. I channel no kind of spirits. Spirits inside of me. The divine essence inside of me. It stays around me 24/7. You don't have to challenge it, because all you gotta do is just touch the tree. And ancestors right there. All you gotta do is touch the water. And the spirit is right there. All you gotta do is eat a fruit, and you get all the information, fruit from the whole goddamn planet. And the universe vibrations. Just by eating that fruit. Why you want to listen to these people that say they're channeling something in? You better turn the channel and stop following that demon. You still run into these temples, go inside the other temples, churches, dividing yourself by Christian, Muslim, Judaism, all that kind of stuff, when all that is inside of you. You got to be the coming to Christ being, children of the Most High. You got to have love for yourself, I, self, Lord, master, and master yourself, and master all the domains inside of you. And you got to be that conquering lion that can lay down with the lamb. The lamb is the Aries inside the brain. You got to be able to do all, bring them three together. Three again, that number 3 again. Like that 777 equals 21, which is the 7 talents, 7 signs, the 7 seals, the 7 templates, which is 21, dealing with the number 3 again. So you got to bring all of them together. Master all of them. Be the master of all that. 7, 7, 7, heaven. 21, 3. You got to master all 3 of all the everything. This 3 of the whole Trinity out here. Master the whole 3 and becoming the 13. That's the only how you're going to get through these gateways, baby. Mastering yourself. Becoming one with nature and the all. The conquering lion laying down with the ram. The heart and the ram. The heart and the mind. Balance, baby. The right way, baby. And guess what? This was free. People got mad, said he asked for donations. Don't have a goddamn clue about nothing. 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect. Now go say it live, because I gave it to you free. 13 more times. I'm a bad man, ain't I? I be making these haters hate me, because they can't touch me and can never underrate me. I can see clearly now, because I got the whole world around my hand, baby. feel recognized.